Hi, I'm Doc Kitsi Torres, a veterinarian and scientific communication manager for Royal Canin Philippines. Today, I'm going to answer your most burning questions about feeding your pet. So the first question is, how many times and how much should I feed my pet in a day? So this is a very common question, and a lot of people may still not know the answer. So for puppies, you feed them 3 times a day until they're 6 months. Tapos pag adults na sila, you can shift to 2 times a day, 12 hours apart. Make sure na hindi siya longer than 12 hours kasi your pet might experience hyperacidity and nausea. For the portion size, on the other hand, or kung gaano kadami bibigay niyo sa pets niyo, it will depend on their breed, their age, their size, and also their health condition. So as a rule of thumb, smaller dogs actually need more calories per kilogram than larger dogs. Yung mga dogs naman na tumatanda na, they need more nutrients to support their aging process, like antioxidant, like green tea polyphenols. But make sure to always consult your vet para alam niyo talaga kung anong tamang ibigay sa dogs niyo. I also recommend to learn how to read the feeding guide sa likod ng inyong dog food. So for example here, we have our Royal Canin X-Gen. This is for picky dogs. Sa likod, makikita nyo yung feeding guide. And here, you'll see yung activity level nila and also weight. So for example, 3 kilograms yung dog nyo and normal yung activity, ang bibigay nyo sa kanya ay 15 grams per day. So our second question is, why is my dog a picky eater? First, you have to make sure na healthy sila. So please take your pet to the vet. If sinabi ng vet, yes, healthy siya, then you have to look into other reasons. So yung mga dogs, they can be very particular in terms of the aroma, texture, size, and even taste of their food. And if you give them table scraps or treats, ang mangyayari is iintay nila yung treats na to or yung table scraps rather than eating their regular kibbles. So it's really important na ma-pinpoint natin yung reason kung bakit picky eater or fussy eater yung dog nyo. So there are 2 main reasons. One is to make sure na they're really getting the complete nutrients. And number 2, para alam din ng pet parents kung paano sila mag-adjust para talagang kumain yung dog nila. So this leads to our third question. What should I do to get my picky dog to eat? So this is also a very common question for us veterinarians. So let's break it down into 5 steps. So number 1, it's important to create a routine. So dogs love routines. So importante na pakainin niyo sila at the same time and at the same place every day. Number 2, give them a fixed time to eat. Yung pagkain nila, pag binigay ninyo, iwan nyo lang ng 15 minutes at a time. Kung ayaw nilang ubusin yung pagkain nila in 15 minutes, take it away, and then balik nyo na lang sa kanilang next meal time. So when you do this, isipin ng dog, ito yung aking time to eat. Kung hindi, magugutom ako until my next meal. Number 3, try mixed feeding. Ano ba ang mixed feeding? This is giving both dry and wet food to your dogs. It doesn't have to be on the same dish. It doesn't have to be at the same time. So depende to kung anong gusto ng dog nyo and also what's more convenient for you as a pet parent. Number 4, encourage playtime. So sometimes ayaw kumain ng dog kasi hindi pa sila gutom. Hindi pa sila gutom kasi hindi rin sila nakapag-exercise. So if you exercise them, they will get tired mentally and physically. Mas gugutom sila, and once you give their food, mas kakain sila agad. And last but not least, kung na-try nyo na lahat ng steps na binigay ko, then maybe try tailored nutrition like Royal Canin's Exigent Diet. So an Exigent Diet was specifically designed for picky eaters or fussy eaters. And it's available in both dry and wet variants, so you can also try mixed feeding. So one of the most important things to watch out is your dog's weight. So how would you know ba kung overweight ng inyong dog? So you can do the ribs test. So what you do is feel your dog's ribs. Kung na-feel niyo yung ribs agad, ibig sabihin underweight sila. Ngayon naman kung na-feel nyo, but there's a bit of fat covering, could be na normal or ideal weight sila. But if feel nyo and wala na kayong maramdam na ribs at all, this means na overweight na ang dog nyo. So when it comes to feeding your overweight pets, please take your pet to the vet first. So ang gagawin ng vet ninyo is assess niya kung gaano kadaming weight ang kailangang malose ng pet ninyo and the vet will recommend the proper diet. If your pet is only a bit overweight, then your vet may recommend Royal Canin's lightweight care diet. So ang lightweight care diet ng Royal Canin has more protein but less fat, and also yung pet niyo will feel more full or busog, and they will also beg less. You can learn more how life-threatening obesity is for your pets in one of our videos. So if your dog becomes overweight, this can be detrimental to their health. Maaring mas magkasakit sila. They could be more prone to diabetes, inflammation, and some cancers. So balanced diet, of course, has to be supplemented with exercise. So if your pet is a bit on the heavier size, start kayo muna with the low-impact ones like walking or swimming. And then over time, you can increase the intensity and the length of the exercise. But make sure to watch your pet. For example, if nagpa-pant na sila, it means na pagod na sila and it's time to slow down. So once they build up their energy, you can try more challenging exercises like obstacle courses or playing fetch. So our last question is, can I feed my dog table scraps? So the general answer is no. We do not recommend giving table scraps as treats or even as meals. Bakit? Kasi table scraps or even homemade diets may not be nutritionally balanced. If you are going to give homemade food, it has to be formulated by veterinary nutritionists. Also, there's raw feeding, and unfortunately, mas maraming bad or negative effects ang raw feeding than its benefits. So make sure to always give your dog a complete and balanced diet that is formulated by scientists and veterinary nutritionists. So I hope I answered these questions well and that you learned a thing or two from this video. So for more videos like this, please follow Royal Canin on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. See you on our next episode.